I'm going to be leading Nibbit up, and because we're in an outside space, I've got him safely in a bridle that fits well. I've made sure I've got my hat, my gloves, and I've also got a stick. The reason I've got a stick is in case Nibbit's a little bit lazy to move off in the walk. Before I start, it's just important to think of a few things. When I lead him, he needs to be able to walk on. I've got to make sure I'm not directly in front of his shoulder, risking him standing on the back of my heels and tripping up. And also I've got to make sure that I'm loose enough on the bridle so he can move his head freely in the walk. So come on Nibbit, he's getting a little bit tired of waiting. And Nibbit, walk on, walk on, walk on Nibbit, walk on. So whilst I'm walking him, I'm trying to keep him in a straight line. I'm trying to keep the reins relatively loose, walk on, so I don't interfere with how his head and neck are moving in the walk. I'm trying to stand at his shoulder so I'm not in his way, and I'm changing my line slightly now to try and make sure that there's enough room for him to gently turn away from me to help lessen the risk of him tripping or catching my heels. I then make sure he's straight before I then ask him to trot. And trot on Nibbit, trot on. Trot on Nibbit. And walk, keeping him straight as I bring him back into the walk, and then halting. Good boy Nibbit.